Okay, hello everyone, and this is SpeedPlayer here with another online match on Trade Cards Online for Chaotic, which is the only place to play online. So if you're thinking about it, then you should do it because it's the only place to play people online. So anyways, I've got my Mipedians, Airstrike. I'll post a link to each of these decks, the list of them that is on this site in this video. So it's my Mipedians versus Underworld Burn. I'm just checking out my opponent's music in this recording, but when we were playing, obviously I couldn't see his hand. So anyways, he has a burn deck, so he's only got 3 burn magics though. But it's a burn deck because of the fighters. So as you can see, he's got Ember Flourish, chaor the Fierce, which is really scary. Discourse, 2 improvs, a refrain, and a cannon of casualty. So my deck's based around strike. Obviously, I've got 2 Awakeys, a Jad, a Noaz. Both of them have Drill Dozer. One Wiki has the Aerodrone, and I've got Kolmo with the Levitar in the middle for a really tough fighter because he's got Disarm, the Range and Swift, and then the Levitar really helps him out in battle. So Wiki with the Torwag, and then in the back I've got Headmaster and Kaija. The AU one protects my creatures if they have air from magic and abilities, which really helped me out in this match because I would have gotten badly burned if it were not for him. So he's using 2 Brimplanes, both with Lepcracks, flanking the chaor. Chaor will have an Evergreen Tunic, and then my magics I'm running 2 Ember Flourishes, Allegro in case I need some speed, Armament Adigio to screw with my opponent, and then a Symphony of the Guard, and uh, Phantom of the Vanishing. Yeah, that's it. To boost my damage. And so, anyway, again, if you want to state your stats, you just use this little token, little meter on the side. To shuffle, you right-click your piles and click shuffle. And then we're both just finishing up, setting up now. One thing I might change about this deck is Noaz on the front line didn't work out so well, so if you want, put in another Jade Side Defender who's also good. Okay, so right now we've already got our first battle started. Chaor with an Evergreen Tunic puts him at 80 energy versus my Noaz with a 70 energy in Stone Pillar. So he gets initiative, and Noaz is not going to get off to a good start because I don't have Surprise or Air 10, and that Strengthening Bond is going to deal me 15 damage and destroy my battle gear. So not good at all. Again, Dwai Noaz. If you want, if you could take out one of the Awakeys and then put in another frontline fighter, and then have Noaz in the back row, and then maybe have somebody with a bi-motorcycle so that he can fly over and get the Air 10, because then you can pick one to fight. He's not coded yet. I'm just putting in his gear. So anyways, but I do get to play the Ermit Adigio Offshot to switch Chaor's Tunic with Piden's Baller's Flute, so that Chaor has less energy and Piden doesn't get to use his ability as much. With the Piden's ability is like Song of Fury, so sacrifice Magic Counter, deal 10, and then gain Fire 5. So I'm just playing the Shriek Sharks there to get rid of a 0, free up my hand, plays Ember Swarm for 20 damage. So Noaz is at 15 energy, Chaor's at 55. Just playing Lost Trap, again, clear up my hand. Pardon me. And so Noaz is easily defeated by Chaor. But all is not lost because I still have Kolmo, who's going to be really tough to beat because of his disarm, range, and swift, and Levitar. So yeah, boo, Noaz gets defeated. And then still have Jad. So I'm going to take Kolmo into Pidin, which is really good in multiple ways because obviously Kolmo is going to have an easier time beating Pidin than Chaor. And then since also taking out Pidin for support from his support, and then he's going to have to attack him with Rothar. So it's really good move for me because then I know what's going to happen in the next couple turns. So I play Progressive Speed right off the bat for 35 with the Strike and Broken Edge. Pidden plays Flame Bloom to heal 5. And I can see he drew Flame Orb there. His deck is running 9 zeros, which you'll see if you look in the yeah, because in this bit, he had it like flipped up so I could see it in his hand, but not all the other cards, so it was a weird thing. So he plays Flame Breach for nothing. Uh, and then I play the Wasp Trap to code hidden. And then you can see he's also got Fire Ram. And then this deck is pretty good, but I feel 9 zeros is too many. Alright, his location is the Passage. And then he's going to take Rothar into Kolmo, like I said, because he has to. So he gets initiative. And then it's going to be a tough fight, but Rothar doesn't get the benefits of his Berthian Axe, so it's just, he has 70 energy. And he goes first. And then making it super obvious with this little draw tool. Again, I'm really thankful for Headmaster in this deck, because it protects me from his burn, but that Fire Ram does do me 30 damage. So he takes 5 from my Levitar, so he's at 65, I'm at 35, and it's my attack, so I don't know why he played the Flame Orb. But anyways, my acceleration does him 40 damage. So now he plays the Flame Orb to take me down to 15, and then he's at 15 as well. And it is my attack. Is it? Yeah, it's my attack. So I play the Air Assault. And then I miscalculated, so he's actually at 10. So, because forgot that the Air Assault only did 15. So anyways, then he plays the Dry Touch. He's at 5. So the Dry Touch would code us both. Or not Dry Touch, Dry Liquid. So anyways, we both play Ember Flourish just to heal. But anyways, he sacks chaor's Flute. And one thing that's really annoying about this site is all that math in your head can get really confusing at times, and if you're like both trying to play stuff. So if you make some mistakes when you play, I probably made some. If you guys see any, then just point them out to me, because I'll try not to make them in the future. But yeah, all the math gets a bit confusing, and adding and subtracting in the burst. So he plays Refrain on my first Ember Flourish, so I'm going to play my second one, because I don't want to lose Kolmo quite yet. And then I think we're going to resolve the burst now. So Rothar is still alive for a minute, so he refrains my first Ember Flourish, the second one goes through, his Ember Flourish goes through, and chaor gains counter, and I put the counter I get to gain on Headmaster, and then I code Rothar with the progressive speed, because he was at 20. And yeah. Oh yeah, so I didn't, alright, it's all good. Broken Edge is my location, so good. I could have attacked Knife Venom for the easy win, but I don't want to have chaor attacking my wages later on. I just really want to get rid of him. So now's the time to do it, so I take Jad with the Drill Dozer into chaor. He is at his weakest, even though he can't really... Could have played Discord, but I guess he was trying to save it for later. Or whatever. Maybe just didn't realize. Again, it's kind of a weird place. So I tried to take him out really fast. I could have played the Turbulence one to code him right then, but the Brim Flames are still going to be tough later on, so I decided to hold on to that for a minute, because the Funnel Blast still does 45 damage with the Strike from the wages and Outperform from the location. So chaor's at 15 and I'm at 70. And then he's going to play Incinerate for 20 damage. Incinerate for 20 damage, yep, so I'll be at 50. And then I play Sand Strike for 15 damage to code chaor. So yeah, Jad gets rid of chaor really quickly, and I still have good attacks in my hand. And then, I don't know if that was a bit mean or not, but it's still funny with the little draw tool. Anyways, so I move Kolmo down in case he decides to, pardon me, in case he decides to attack him with the Burn Flames, in which case I can just move in quickly with Jad to try and take them out. So the pit's not good. He's going to get initiative, Burn Flames. He attacks with the one that just looked up his gear. So he's only going to have Fire 5 because he has it and Burn Flames ability. But he gets initiative and his power attacks are increased and my speed is decreased. Speed attacks. So he's going to play Consuming Flame for 20 damage. He takes 5 and then I'm at 45. So it's a good thing I saved that Turbulence Funnel, and then I see Drew Magma there. Anyways, I play the Turbulence Funnel, and then along with it the Fanfare, because the Simping the Guard wouldn't have been as effective. So the Fanfare takes it up to 50 damage, because -5, but then one of the Awakens canceled out. So yeah, Turbulence Funnel does 50 damage. He decides to play Magma to soften up Kolmo for the other Burn Flame, but I'm still alive. So my gear goes away, but I do get to coat him with Obscuring Winds. Alright, so now, and then he moves up the Burn Flame to pose more of a threat to my Awakey, and then make me choose between attacking him or Nivena. But I do get to move around my Awakeys. But I still don't like him having his Burn Flame there, because then he can move up, and then I'll have to decide to attack him with my Awakey, so that he can't get to Headmaster. So Storm Tunnel is my location. Even though he's going to get initiative, I decide to take Kolmo into him because I'm going to get the extra damage on my air attacks, which is really useful. And then he still can't use Burn, and so he just plays Flash Wolf because, again, he has a lot of zeros, so he's going to have to play some of them at some point. And then I get Atmosphere, so I'm going to play that for 30 damage because plus 10 from the Wakey's, plus 5 from Storm Tunnel. Again, 0 with Flame Bloom, although it is only 5 damage, and he heals 5. And then all my attacks are gonna do, and I can code him now. No, can't. So I play Sand Strike for 15 damage, and then yes, play Active Spasm for 5. Because I knew it, because he'd already played all his high build point attacks, so I knew it was just gonna be zeros from there on. And then I can code him. I code him with the Poison Sphere. I know. Yeah, sorry, I can't. Get really bad at keeping track of this math. Okay, Poison Sphere takes down to 5, and then he plays the Consuming Flame for 20, and then I code him with the Funnel Blast. Yeah, sorry guys. And I had an Earth Shape in this deck, and I was waiting for that to come out so I could get the extra damage on my Funnel Blast and the Sand Strikes and such. So yeah, I've taken out all his tough fighters, and then now it's just a matter of getting to Nivena. He moves her up the Lava Pond. He wishes that came up sooner because my air attacks have been reduced. And then my location is Broken Edge, but in case you may recall, it's already came up twice in this match, so it must have not quite moved to the bottom or something. So then I just get my next location, Hunter's Perimeter, so I can take Kolmo into Nivena for the final battle, and then Hunter's Perimeter against the Mirage. Chime Grid, which also might have been a bit more useful earlier. We just both get counters on our respective engaged creatures. And then this event has 30 energy, so I play the Atmosphere, and then on top of it, Symphony of the Guard for the extra 5 damage, and the KO. And then I don't know what he starts doing here, but yeah, it's infinite counters. Noob, move. So Nivena gets pwned. Thumbs up for Kolmo, he was really helpful in this match. Smiley face, everything turned out good. Thank you guys for watching. Hope everyone enjoyed. Speed Player A out. Thank you all for watching.